We're cooking chakalaka in our kitchen with Zola.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm very well.
Good.
Because you know what they say about frying onions in a house?
What?
If you're trying to sell your house, you have to fry onions. Because people think it's like...
I thought it was that you had to bake bread.
No, I don't know about the baking bread, but this smells really good. Chakalaka?
Yeah, so we're making chakalaka. We just saw that billboard made out of tin foods. And the number one eaten tin food, in my opinion, is baked beans. So we're using, obviously, baked beans in chakalaka. And my number one pick for tinned anything is tinned tomatoes. You should always have tinned tomatoes in your house because you can make a dish in a flash.
In a flash. How do I do this?
Okay, so we got sauteed onions. You can be my stirrer.
I'll be your stirrer.
So peppers, you can use red peppers, green peppers, whatever peppers you like, because in fact you're cooking them, so it doesn't really make that much difference. So you can use
do you make them soft or anything?
Yeah, we're just softening them a little bit. This is some garlic.
Okay.
And ginger, actually.
All right, mixed together.
Okay. And then, of course, chakalaka isn't chakalaka without a bit of curry powder. That's the key ingredient.
But what type of curry powder? I'm learning about this now, and there's so many of them.
Do you like your food hot, or do you like it mild?
Yeah.
Do you like it medium?
No,
do you
hot.
like it no heat, just fragrance?
Hot.
Hot. Okay, well then you use an extra hot curry powder.
All right, that's what I asked for.
Okay, so then
how easy
grated carrots, which is also essential for chakalaka. Essentially, you can buy chakalaka already tinned.
No.
But as you can see, it's so simple, and these things you have in your fridge anyway.
And you want to impress your mother-in-law, just make it at home.
That's true. I'm not sure if your mother-in-law is going to be impressed with chakalaka, but...
I'm going to make it extra hot.
Okay. Okay, salt and pepper, because we season everything. And then in the tinned tomatoes.
Ooh, lekker. It smells so good.
Just stir that through, and then in with the baked beans
last.
You can jazz up your chakalaka and use other types of tinned beans. So if you like kidney beans, please use kidney beans. You can name it something else then, because it won't really be chakalaka. But you know, you can be adventurous with your... And this is like South Africa's #1 relish.
How long do you cook it for?
You just cook it. I mean, everything is essentially cooked. You still want a bit of crunch in your veg, so like 5 minutes.
Okay.
It's ready to go.
You want to keep it crunchy.
Yeah, I think it's good to have a bit of texture.
But now, do you eat it hot or cold?
How do you... If you eat it with pap, you should eat it hot.
Okay.
If you eat it
with
braai vlees, also hot actually, you can have it hot. But you can have it hot or cold.
So I just heat it up at home again. And how long can I keep it for?
You can keep it in the fridge for like 3 days.
Ah, 3 days. Keyword is bread to 33728. I'm making chakalaka. Mommy, look, I can cook. What we're doing after this, though, is Zola is showing us how to make bread.
Yes, using chakalaka.
Using chakalaka, we are going to make bread, and we're going to break bread. And see, there's your bread story coming in.
Yes.
It's not... Anyway, we'll be back with our bread and our chakalaka after the break.
By supporting businessmen like Sibusiso Chabalala and his Berry Hill Trading Company, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you. It's at the All Seasons Milk Factory where we found goodness produced on a daily basis. Pick and Pay, always there for you.
Dis jou goed vir ontbytprogram Espresso. Ons maak chakalaka in ons kombuis. World Food Day. That's what we're celebrating, and Zola's making a lot of it. Now, we made chakalaka before the break. I got it extra spicy and put some spicy chili powder. No, strong
curry powder.
All of that. Okay, our keyword for today is bread to 33728, because that's how I normally get the recipe.
Yes.
Yeah, because I forget.
Okay.
Zola, how do I make this bread?
So we've got some bread flour in here. That's how we start. Instant dry yeast.
How much do you put in?
You put in about 2 cups.
Okay. No, the yeast.
Oh, yeast, 10 grams.
Okay.
It's a little packet. It comes ready measured for you, so Ilana, you're okay.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, so then yeast goes in here, and this is some sugar. Wait, if I can just get it out. This is a bit of sugar for some sweetness.
It's very
You can
clever,
also add a pinch of salt.
When I make challah, I add a whole cup of sugar, but it's not that good. So
well, yeah, challah is a bit richer than normal bread dough. Okay. So oil into the warm water. This has to be tepid.
Okay.
So it's like the temperature that you bath babies in. Okay.
I know about that. So.
Do you, Ilana? Tell us more. Okay. Okay. So then you incorporate the water, the warm water, and the oil into the flour until you form a soft dough. Okay. Then once your dough is formed, you knead. Okay.
Right.
You got to knead because you got to stretch the gluten and develop the gluten so that your bread, your bread is chewy.
Is that why we stretch it?
That's why we stretch it.
I wasn't sure. I know you do, but okay. So you.
Okay. So then you cover it and let it prove. Okay. So obviously this isn't dough yet. So you're gonna mix the water in, knead it, leave it to rise. Okay. Once it's risen, it looks like this. You can see it's all puffy.
Now,
so you press it down.
This is my favorite texture in the whole world because it's puffy. It's like soft.
It's like a pillow.
Oh
hey?
yeah, it's
okay.
gorgeous.
So now we're gonna ruin that pillow and we're going to.
Thanks, Zola. There goes my dream.
We're just pushing down the air bubbles and redistributing the carbon dioxide that's developed, okay? Then we're going to take our chakalaka that you made earlier, because this is chakalaka bread, remember?
You're putting it inside.
We're putting it inside. Now, Ilana, how do you feel about getting your hands dirty?
If he's bang.
Okay, so knead for me.
All of that?
All of that into that, okay?
So do I want the whole mixture?
So just squeeze together, and then of course we're still going on with our tins today, and we're going to bake this bread inside the tins.
Do I want it all to be a mixture together?
You want it mixed together. You want the chakalaka and the bread dough to like play and be together and have fun. Okay, so turn it over so that you can get it. There you go. Wow, you're quite a woman in the kitchen.
How am I doing, Zola?
You're doing so great.
Am I a woman close to your heart?
Yes.
Okay, that didn't sound like
Okay, so once you've done that, you want to break it up. So break it into about 4 pieces.
Okay. This looks great.
Playing around, is she? Okay, so then roll into sort of a ballish type of thing.
Can I add like a little bit more
chakalaka? You can even separate it and then do a bit of bread.
Double in there.
So make sure you spray your tin as well, otherwise your bread will never come out, okay? In it goes.
So there's our
and then
first one.
Cover this with plastic and leave it to rise.
You let it rise again. Okay.
Exactly.
There we go.
There you go.
2. Where's our third one?
It's okay. We're just going to do 2.
All right. So 2 of them.
Just a demonstration.
Cover it with plastic and let it rise for how long?
It'll sort of double its size. Then you can pop it into the oven. Okay, are you still with me?
Yeah. Put it into the oven for how long? Because I'm adding a little bit more chakalaka here.
Okay, so then into the oven, 180 degrees. Bake it until the bread is golden brown on top. And look how beautiful. Like, you can be elegant about it and have little ones that like are perfect round. But no, we're not those kind of girls. No. We're like, this type of thing.
I like the raw ones.
Exactly. Okay. So then you've always got a bit of chakalaka left over. So you want to slice your bread.
Yeah.
And add a bit more chakalaka. Look at that. A bit more chakalaka, and listen.
And then
if you serve this to someone and they're not happy, they're no longer your friends. Quit on them. Okay?
Quit on them. Our keyword for today is bread. Bread to 33728. Look at me. I'm all chakalaka out in the kitchen. We're gonna take a look at how we got to this point.
Combine flour, yeast, salt, and sugar. Mix together oil and water, then gradually add to dry ingredients to form a dough. Knead dough until springy, then leave to rise. Knock dough down, then mix in chakalaka. Roll into 6 balls. Place into tins and leave to rise. Bake until golden brown.
And our keyword is bread to 33728 to recreate our chakalaka and our beautiful bread. Did you glaze them?
What?
The bread.
Oh, you can with a bit of oil if you like.
Guys, come in. Come join us. Elvis Blue is in the house, and they keep telling me that there's something stuck in my face. Really? Where is it?
Did you see how distracted she was for a second?
Is it really?
We weren't lying. It was really there.
She tried to wipe it on my jersey. I mean, who does?
Leave it over. Look at your hands, Alana.
Wow. Chakalaka. Elvis, will you okay?
I'd love a bite. Here we go.
Okay, this is
so good.
I know. It's amazing.
I love chakalaka though.
Zola?
Yeah.
What you khatata, man?
Thank you.
Lana, put that down. You're just having fun now.
I know. I'm
just playing now.
Elvis, did you have a good time?
I had a wonderful time. Thank you very much for having me.
Elvis sing Afrikaans. So Elvis in Afrikaans is die nieuwe album.
Nothing like a bit of chakalaka to end the morning.
Exactly. Huh? Get you prepped for the day.
I missed the keyword. What's the keyword again?
Bread.
I gotta make this tonight. This is unbelievable. South Africa. Oh my goodness. Wow.
It really is. It's probably one of the coolest recipes.
I made it.
Here's yours, Ewan.
I made it.
Oh, Zola, thank you.
I feel you need to taste as well.
Look at that. It's probably one of the coolest recipes ever. I mean, in a can. Look at how beautiful that looks.
I know. It looks amazing. Elvis.
Wat denk jij?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can you come home with me?
With pleasure.
And then you put it in a box.
You'll have
when
to
you
share
share
it with us.
And we mark the box chakalaka.
There we go.
We've got Chris Chameleon coming in tomorrow as well, so it's going to be a fantastic show. And for all of those of you going to the Riri concert, remember those road closures and be prepared, plan ahead, make sure that you are parked in the right place so that you get there on time. Get there early, guys. It's going to be a fantastic show.
And take lots of photos.
Yeah. Oh, you can't. You're not allowed to. There's no photographic equipment allowed. Hard is. But listen, once again, thank you very much to the man, Elvis Blue, for coming in to tell us. Get Afrikaans, his latest album. It's absolutely beautiful music, and thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you again bright and early tomorrow morning. We love you, Chakalaka style.